It has been just over a year since Hurricane Ike swept across the Turks and Caicos Islands, causing major devastation throughout the islands. Having learned the lessons of a Category 5 hurricane, the Turks and Caicos Red Cross spent the year not just aiding with the damage, but preparing for the future so as to lessen such devastation. On a recent trip to Grand Turk, News 4 spoke with the director of the Grand Turk TCI Red Cross, Cynthia Astwood, who spoke about the improvements to the organization that have taken place in the last year.
As a result of our growth and increase in volunteers, we have now a proper structure and proper plan in place where we have identified, because one learns from one's mistakes. So therefore we have a disaster coordinator in place, we have somebody who's responsible for logistics in place, we have a first aid trainer in place, and all these other areas, so that if there is a hurricane again, God forbid, we are not looking for one, but we have a proper structure in place and we will be better prepared to cope with it.
Astwood informed News 4 that first aid training will be the focus for September, with new community members being trained each week. She hopes that there will be a large number of people who can now respond during emergency situations.
We are encouraging people to come in still, members of the public, and it's important that you are trained in first aid. Persons are trained in first aid, and then not only the first aid training, but we need persons to become trainers within first aid, and so therefore it is important that persons participate in this program.
Astwood states that the TCI Red Cross organization has received massive support from the public.
We've also had our Red Cross Appeal Week, and that Red Cross Appeal Week was where we got the public involved, and believe it or not, the participation was excellent. We had a fundraising drive, and I think the fundraising here in Grand Turk alone was $23,000 plus. And we continue to do cake sales and bake sale. Our last cake sale that we had was, we made $1,200, which is, an exceptional thing to do, because normally a cake sale would bring in $300, but it shows how enthusiastic and how keen the public is in supporting the Red Cross. You see, we have our new office, which we have reorganized, and we have made it more comfortable for the public to come in to shop, it's airy, it's more comfortable, and we have Denise who comes in every day to help us on a voluntary basis to make sure the shop is in order and to ensure that our supplies are kept up to date and the stocks are there at all times. And we are very proud of this location.
They have also completed a new warehouse to keep additional supplies. For WIV4, I'm Allison Capron.